Hello everyone, welcome to my update US gossip channel. Kody collapses as Christine reveals secret fifth wife. For years, the story of sister wives has been a tale of unity turned to unraveling, faith tested by heartbreak, and a man torn between dreams and disillusionment. Yet, in one of the most shocking turns yet, the name Kody Brown is once again echoing through the fandom, not for selling Coyote Pass, not for his fiery rants about loyalty, but for something far more jaw-dropping. As whispers spread about a mysterious woman contacting Kody with hopes of joining his plural marriage, fans are reeling from Christine Brown's shocking revelation that she's known about this supposed fifth wife possibility long before it reached Robyn's ears. In true sister wives fashion, emotions are high, secrets are spilling, and the fragile remains of Kody's family dynamic are on the brink of collapse once again. It all began when Kody confided in Robyn that he had received a message from an unexpected source, a woman who, against all odds, claimed to be called to join the Brown family. She wasn't mocking him or trolling his belief system. Instead, she chastised him for giving up on plural marriage and claimed she was meant to be his next wife. The audacity of such a message, at a time when Kody and Robyn are barely holding their relationship together, sent shockwaves through their household. For Robyn, who has long been painted as the last loyal wife standing, this forced her to revisit an idea she had buried deep beneath layers of exhaustion and pain, the dream of having sister wives again. "I thought about it for a split second," Robyn confessed in a tense moment, her eyes reflecting both nostalgia and dread. "When a young woman sees a married, stable man, that's attractive. You know, he's figured out some of his bull crap, he's got a wife that's happy, and he knows how to be a dad. That's gonna make any girl's eggs drop." The comment, equal parts blunt and self-aware, highlighted the strange intersection of attraction, power, and faith that has always surrounded Kody's life. For years, Robyn's dream of a large, loving, cooperative plural family crumbled before her eyes. When she joined the family in 2010, she believed in the principle of plural marriage wholeheartedly. She saw Mary, Janelle, and Christine as sisters in faith, women who would guide her through the process of building a celestial family. But as years passed, jealousy, competition, and Kody's increasingly erratic leadership style drove wedge after wedge into the family's foundation. The pandemic years made it worse: rules, isolation, and the infamous loyalty tests Kody demanded from his wives exposed just how fractured their unity had become. By the time Christine walked out the door in 2021, it was clear the plural family dream was over. Yet Christine, who has since built a new life with her husband David Woolley, seems to have had a clue about Kody's lingering plural ambitions. During a recent heart-to-heart with producers, Christine reportedly dropped a bombshell: "I think Kody's still searching. He'll say he's done with plural marriage, but deep down, that's who he is. He misses the attention, the authority, the feeling of being wanted by multiple women. I've known for months that there was another woman trying to contact him. I didn't say anything because I knew Robyn would lose it." Christine's claim has reignited a firestorm among fans. Could this mysterious woman really be the secret fifth wife Christine hinted at? Was Robyn blindsided, or has she secretly been considering letting someone new in to ease her own loneliness? The very idea that Robyn might entertain such a thought has stunned Sister Wives viewers who have watched her dissolve into tears over and over about wanting the family to stay together. For Robyn, this is a deeply conflicted moment. She married Kody in the spirit of faith and shared family. She wanted the sisterhood, the collaboration, the sense of belonging that comes from raising children alongside other women in love and faith. But after years of pain and public scrutiny, even she knows that the idea of adding another wife isn't simple anymore. "I wanted sister wives. That's what I signed up for," Robyn confessed. But it's not something you can just rebuild overnight. You can't just throw another woman into this mix and expect it to fix everything. Still, Kody's collapse, both emotional and physical, over the news that Christine allegedly knew about the potential fifth wife before he did, paints a picture of a man completely losing control of the narrative. In one reportedly intense scene, Kody was described as pacing, his face red with disbelief. "How does Christine know everything before I do? I'm done being the fool in my own family," he shouted, slamming his hand against the kitchen counter. The cameras reportedly caught him storming out of the room, leaving Robin in tears. It's no secret that Kody's relationship with Christine ended in bitter disarray. Once the family's most playful and easygoing wife, Christine lost all respect for Kody when she realized he had emotionally checked out of their marriage. His favoritism toward Robin, his unwillingness to split his time evenly, and his disregard for Christine's emotional needs led to one of the most heartbreaking breakups in sister-wives history. Since leaving, Christine's life has flourished. She's radiant, independent, and living proof that freedom suits her. So when Christine now suggests that Kody's secret fifth wife might already be in contact with him, fans can't help but wonder if she's speaking from first-hand knowledge, or perhaps even from some involvement behind the scenes. Could Christine have intercepted messages or even been approached by this mysterious woman herself? Meanwhile, Robin's mixed feelings about plural marriage are stirring emotional chaos in the Brown household. Once known as Kody's soulmate, Robin has become increasingly isolated, her eyes often filled with quiet regret. Despite her loyalty, her tone has changed over the years, from hopeful to hollow. When you've watched your sister wives leave one by one, you start to question everything, she said during a confessional. Part of me still believes in the principle. But part of me just wants peace. I don't want more drama, more jealousy, more heartbreak. Yet the irony remains that Robin was once the symbol of that very jealousy. For years, she was perceived as the favorite, the reason the family fell apart. Fans blamed her tears, her emotional influence over Kody, and her perceived manipulation for the unraveling of the Brown union. But now, she seems to be the only one still clinging to what's left of Kody's vision, even as it crumbles around her. In a recent episode, Robin admitted that it wasn't proper for a woman to reach out to Kody directly. It's not usually proper to go hitting on a guy, she explained. You have to go through the sister wives. You have to go through, at least one. Her comment sent fans into a frenzy. Was she implying that she still considers herself part of a plural system? Does she secretly believe the door to plural marriage is still open, even after Kody's public denouncements of it? Sources close to the Browns suggest that Robin's statement wasn't entirely hypothetical. She's torn, said one insider. Robin misses having that sense of community. She actually thought about reaching out to the woman herself, to talk, to get a feel for whether she'd fit into their lives. But at the same time, she's terrified. She knows what happened before. She knows how easily jealousy can destroy everything. The tension has reportedly taken a toll on Kody's health. According to one insider, Kody has been under enormous stress, juggling financial strain, emotional exhaustion, and the looming pressure of a possible new season renewal that TLC may tie to this very storyline. He's tired, the source said. He's not the same confident patriarch he used to be. The idea of a fifth wife, it doesn't excite him the way it used to. It scares him. Still, Robin's reaction wasn't purely rejection. For a fleeting moment, she allowed herself to imagine it, the laughter of children, the sense of belonging, the revival of their faith community. I thought about it for a split second, she admitted quietly, her voice breaking. It used to be everything I wanted. But it's not just about what I want anymore. It's about what's real. What can survive? Christine's revelation, however, changed the tone entirely. The idea that Kody may have been considering another woman without Robin's full awareness reopened old wounds of distrust. The shock was enough to send Kody spiraling, reportedly collapsing in tears and frustration after confronting Robin about why she'd even entertained the idea. You don't understand. Robin allegedly cried out. I'm trying to figure out what you want. You told me you missed the old days. You told me you still believed in the principle. Their argument, according to production leaks, ended with Kody storming off and Robin sobbing uncontrollably. It was one of those explosive moments that define sister wives, raw, emotional, painful, yet impossible to look away from. Meanwhile, Christine's revelation continues to ripple across social media. Fans are torn between believing she's stirring the pot for dramatic flair or genuinely trying to warn Robin about the dangers of reopening old wounds. Christine's living her best life, one fan commented online. Why would she even bring this up unless she knows something real? Another countered, she's over it. She probably mentioned it because it's her way of showing that Kody hasn't changed. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain, the mere mention of a possible fifth wife has reignited the emotional storm that has followed the Browns for over a decade. The idea that after all this chaos, after heartbreak, divorces, and years of separation, Kody and Robyn might once again entertain the idea of adding another woman feels both unbelievable and eerily fitting. If history has taught us anything, it's that the Brown family never stays quiet for long. Whether this mysterious woman is real, or merely a catalyst for the Browns' next chapter, it's clear that Kody's story is far from over. His collapse, both literal and symbolic, represents the end of one era and the potential beginning of another. In the end, Robyn's words linger as both confession and prophecy. You can't just rebuild a plural marriage because you miss the idea of it. You have to rebuild trust first. You have to rebuild family. But as Christine's revelation looms over everything, fans can't help but ask, has Kody already started rebuilding, just not with Robyn? Is the secret fifth wife real, waiting in the shadows for her moment to join the show? Or is this simply another illusion in Kody's endless search for the family he once promised would last forever? Whatever comes next, the Brown family's saga continues to twist, turn, and captivate. And with Christine pulling back the curtain, Kody collapsing under the weight of revelation, and Robyn torn between heartbreak and hope, one thing is certain, Sister Wives just entered its most explosive chapter yet.